5 legs down here in this first semifinal for the Cross Border Darts Challenge. I'm Sean Green, joined once again by Anthony Eugenia, AE. The averages are the exact same. Both players are playing extremely well. A little bit left in the tank for both that we're going to see here maybe in the conclusion of this first semifinal.
A lot to be seen. Completely, averages not where we expected them, but we talk. Averages aren't everything. Averages don't make a compelling match. 3-2 makes a compelling match. We know the potential of both players. We know what's at stake, a spot in the final. So a lot to see in this second half of semifinal number 1.
Welcome back. 6th leg. Adam to throw first. Game on.
Nicely done from Trish Grezik there, our scorer for this one. Shout out to Angela DiGiulio, who's been on that stage more often than most.
Quick switch there from Sevada. I guess he didn't like the way that triple was covered.
60.
We'll see if that little break just settles both players in a little bit. It's been a dogfight so far. Holds a throw through the first 5 legs, and here's Adam Sevada.
140.
Nice 140 from Sevada. 92-140 after the break.
60.
Not a long break, but it's enough to just kind of maybe lower the adrenaline real quick.
Yep. Just to give a player a
30.
chance to just step off stage for a second, be out of the spotlight. Just that simple inside, like, come on, man, like let's jazz this up a little bit. Let's push this here. So yeah, I look to see a ramped up second half of this match.
I don't know if you noticed that, but Sevada just
140.
gave a big grin after Leonard only got 60 on his throw. I think it's just because of how crazy close all 3 of those were. And then comes right back. Nice 140. Leaves 99, so still a 3-dart
Adam, you
check
require
out.
99.
He's got plenty of time.
It is a game of millimeters.
42 left. 6-10 wire. It's going to be 32.
83.
And he'll be back with gates miles away. On 261. And you can tell Leonard a little bit out of sorts right now. That first dart flew high on him, and he's wondering what's going on.
47. Adam, you require 16.
And that's not often we see 5 rounds of no troubles from Leonard Gates.
2 4s. Does the standard hold? No, we've got a miss down to double 2.
And he might bust. He busted.
No score.
Yeah, I like that play there. Leonard's not on a finish. You don't want to leave Madhouse, potentially. So you just bust that right there.
But you're playing Leonard Gates, who can put in a 1080 or another big score and leave himself on a 1-dart double. I mean, double 2 is not a bad double. I don't know that I necessarily subscribe to that theory.
Game shot in the 6th
but you know
leg.
what? It always works when you put it in,
Leonard
right?
to throw first. Game
I think the
on.
last thing that you want to do there is leave Madhouse with Leonard doing exactly what you just said he would do. That's a little bit more pressure. You can't go inside at all. Sevada
100.
busts it, so he gets that 16 back nice and clear, and obviously saw the comfortable attempt at it dead center of the double 8.
Paid off, and we're square. 3 legs apiece.
And again, the averages could not be any closer.
140.
And Sevada and Leonard both finding that treble bed.
47.
Soldier's not finding the weight of the dart right now. And Sevada is.
140.
Back-to-back 140s against the throw. Is this the moment Sevada breaks Leonard and steals the throw for the match? They're both halfway to the finish line in this first semifinal. Both gentlemen already on the Nations Cup winning team here in 2025.
Congratulations, Team USA.
The United States gets the job done.
57.
8 points for them. The only Canadian left in the tournament is the captain, Jeff Smith.
A dangerous
Yeah.
fellow to be left in the field.
97. Adam, you require 164.
164 would best his checkout earlier by 3.
You know he'd want to soothe the wounds a little for Team Canada to be the last player on stage tonight with the
Leonard,
eating
you
grin,
require
if you will, with the
122.
cross-border trophy in his hands.
Absolutely. It's on. 7 for Leonard Gates. This to hold the throw, otherwise Sevada, a huge break opportunity.
Game
Huge
shot in the
122
seventh
checkout
leg.
from Leonard Gates. That's a
Eighth
ton plus
leg.
checkout from the
Adam
soldier.
to throw
Big
first.
reply for Leonard
Game on.
Gates.
Down early in the leg, fires in the 122. Exactly when he needed to.
83.
And with the struggles he's had on doubles, for that one to go in, I think might spark a little bit for him.
Massive timing. Leg 7 in a first to 6.
100.
With Sevada sitting on 36. After 12. See what Sevada can do
95.
with the throw. A little bit wayward in the first 2 rounds, but not for Leonard Gates. And that's a 180 from Leonard Gates.
180.
The soldier starting to march along.
He's starting to percolate a bit. Getting hot. Momentum.
And Sevada's hitting the neighbors.
38.
Way too much right this second. His 3rd throw in a row where he's hit at least one of the treble
96.
neighbors.
Gates is starting to get into that Gates groove, which if you're in the Sevada camp, you have to be a bit concerned about.
Another treble neighbor. And Leonard Gates on 125 after 9 for a break a throw to
55.
extend
Leonard, you require
his lead to 5 to 3 and
125.
throw for the match.
And we talk about his prowess on bullseye, so let's see. Oh,
105.
Double 10 when he returns. That will be to get within 1 leg.
$140. Leonard, you require 20.
Sevada just wipes that one away.
Game shot in the 8th
Dead
leg.
center of the double 10 for Leonard
yup,
Gates.
2 impressive
Ninth leg.
legs
Leonard to
from
throw first.
Leonard Gates. So as you said,
Game
puts him
on.
1 leg away from a spot in the final.
$140.
Nice 140 there from Soldier. If Leonard holds his throw here, he does become a finalist
100.
in the cross-border darts challenge. Trying to go
And
back-to-back in major events here for the CDC.
We've yet to have a player hold both
140.
of our quote-unquote major event titles at one time, and Gates is looking to do that.
And shockingly, he would be the first person to do so, like he so often is on our
He's-
CDC tour.
He's set a lot of
100.
and broke a lot of CDC records and made history, I should say, in the CDC, and that would be a new one in the books.
He won
95.
3 events last season.
Just for a little fun, as we sit here with 4 players remaining, we had our CDC analysts, Mark Taggart and Gordon Dixon, make some predictions earlier in the week. They both tipped Team USA, so they got that right.
100. Leonard, you
but,
require 126.
Mark went with Alex Spellman, so Alex still alive in the competition, and Gordon went with Leonard Gates. So both
58.
have their picks still alive, and potentially you could have a matchup of those 2 players in the final. So we'll see.
Some smart analysts we have. That's for sure.
105.
Great utilization
Leonard,
of
you
the
require
bull
68.
there for Sevada to leave the 2-dart combination.
It's got to be said, 68 points between Gates and the final. Double 16.
36.
Just outside,
Adam,
and it
you
gives
require
Adam
96.
Sevada a look at 96 to stay alive.
This for a break a throw needs the treble. Does not get it. And you can see he knows what that means.
60.
Soldier 3
Leonard,
clear
you
darts
require
for the match at 32. To make the finals. Steps back, regroups.
Game,
and pins
shot, and the match.
Leonard
Your
Gates
first finalist,
defeats
Leonard
Adam
Gates.
Sevada, who had a lights out performance tonight in the quarterfinals, but that'll do it for the Reaper from Parker, Arizona. The Houston Texan moves on to the finals. Who will he face, AE?
Well, it's going to be either Jeff Smith or Alex Spellman, and we didn't see Sevada replicate that form in the quarterfinals, and it cost him. And we saw Gates come out early, have some of that double trouble like we talked about, but he really did put it together in that mid-match and brought it home 6-3.
Another 90-plus average for Leonard Gates. Battle of the Captains coming up next, so don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with more action from the Cross Border Darts Challenge right after this.